Today, I am talking about Betty Boop when she was in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Let's get started. Betty Boop made her first appearance in 1985 to celebrate her 55th anniversary. Sponsor, King Features. Her appearance shows her in a fancy suit, riding her crescent moon with a face and tipping her hat to the crowd.
Personal escort, a woman who is such an up mood she could easily lift a 285-pound man in the air all by herself. She, of course, the newest of the great balloons in the Macy's parade. It's Betty Boop, and she has her crescent moon to swing on. Is that a star or is that a star? What a great-looking balloon. And talk about great statistics, we're talking 34, 24, 36 feet. Furnished by King Features, she'd definitely be a winner in any popularity contest. And look at her dressed up in tails and a top hat. She is a natural for going down Broadway.
In 1986, Betty was actually doing well, despite the high winds, but that wouldn't last long. Shortly after making it to Times Square, she collapsed, and because of that, she was removed from the parade. But if a balloon is not present at Herald Square, the broadcast will show a test flight footage if it's a balloon's first appearance, or another year when the balloon was at Herald Square. So for Betty, the 1985 parade.
I have some bad news and some good news about one of our performers in the parade, Betty Boop. The bad news is she couldn't be with us today. She and all the entire Boop family having Thanksgiving dinner together, I guess. But we do have the good news, and that is we thought you might like to see some tape of her appearance in last year's parade because she was quite a favorite moving in on that crescent moon and really captivating the crowd in her first appearance in the parade last year. Now, if you don't know, if you're a little young to remember this, she made her film debut in Dizzy Dishes. Now, that was originally shown back in August of 1930, so perhaps a few of you did miss it. But fortunately, the lady has made a glamorous comeback, and today she's looking better than ever, measuring 67 feet in height. This unique balloon is furnished by King Features. Well, get on, Betty.
But she came back in 1987.
And there she is, one of my idols, Betty Boop, that band of the 1930s. Now, for the third year in a row, she's riding her crescent moon right down Broadway. That sometimes the lady has a mind of her own, we all know that, about what she's going, about which way she's going. She has 40, count them, 40 escorts to keep her in line, politely but firmly. Furnished by King Features, Ms. Boop is not exactly a slip of a girl, you know. It's true her measurements, get this, are 34, 24, 36. Boom. But that's feet, not inches. She can lift 390 pounds off the ground right now. Hey, that's my kind of woman, all right?
Felicia Rashad of The Cosby Show sings about her favorite time of year. The famous Radio City Music Hall Rockettes do what they're famous for when the parade carries on live on NBC.
After 1987, she retired. But in 1991, she came back to celebrate the parade's 65th anniversary. But her moon was deflated from a tree.
And choreographed by Ron DeVito in celebration of the World Cup Soccer Championship coming to New York in 1994.
Look, Willard, there's your girlfriend.
I'm crazy about it. She and I came into existence about the same time. I hate to say it, but I think she may be a couple of years ahead of me. Helen Kane, remember, was a New York lady, and she was just a little girl when they discovered her, and she became the voice of this Boop Boop a Doop girl, and that was pretty much her trademark. No matter what it was, I love you, Boop Boopy Doo. Nobody else but you, Boop Boopy Doo. And you said it right.
She would appear in 1992 before retiring again. But that year would be special for her. She would appear at the Mall of America and shipped off to Disney's MGM Studios in Orlando, Florida. A year later, in 1993, she appeared at Macy's Tapomania event.
Do you see what I see?
Yep. Boop Boopy Doo. She's on her way. She's one of my favorites because she owns the moon and everything connected with it. Boop Boopy Doo is it. Betty Boop popping down Broadway. On a crescent moon furnished by King Features. You know, Betty's America's favorite sweetheart, always has been for many, I bet 50 or 70 years close. A perennial starlet. She's making her 6th appearance on Broadway today as a Macy's giant balloon. When filled with helium, Betty measures 34, 24, 36.
Yowza.
I said that. Did I say that? Hallelujah. Oh, not in inches, but in feet. Happy holidays. Page 2, Willard. Read the cue card, you idiot.
Nice pair of gams, huh, Willard?
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a
American soprano Jessie Norman celebrates America, and the best bands in the land play as our parade marches on.
She came back in 1995, which that year marked her 65th anniversary, but her moon deflated to a street lamp in Times Square.
Hey, what do you think of this one? Isn't she always a favorite? Get a grip, guy viewers. Betty Boop's here, decked out in seasonal red. And get this, she's a dangerous female. More than ever on her 65th anniversary in showbiz.
Willard, I'm sure there are a lot of guys out there who would like to sponsor Betty, but King Feature Syndicate is her real provider.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't usually talk about this stuff, but her figure is a knockout at 34, 24, 36.
How depressing.
Well, that's feet, Katie. Feet.
Oh, good.
Now,
Thanks.
Betty
I feel
is
much
bigger than
better.
a full-size tractor trailer. My kind of woman. And she's up a few in her time. Trailers, that is.
You like big women, don't you, Willard?
You
She was
bet
visiting
you.
Washington, D.C.
Fifty.
when she slipped her lines and actually took off, as she is wont to do. So Betty Boop was loose in the nation's capital.
I want to be loved by you, Boop Boop We Do. The only time they ever had perfect attendance in Congress, I might add, is when she
She
showed
would make her final appearance in 1996. But that same year, she was on display at the South Weymouth Naval Air Station for the second ever Macy's Balloon-a-thon. Betty Boop made 7 appearances in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Well, I will see you guys next time for the next balloon history video.
commandeered this fight.
And we should salute all the Macy's volunteers who have done so much to make this parade possible every year. 4,000 of them from 47 stores here in the Northeast.
They really get into it.
Meanwhile, have I got a girl for you, Mr. Scott? Before there was Marilyn and Madonna, cartoonist Max Fleischer created the glamour gal who starred in more than 100 cartoons. Betty Boop, provided today by King Features.
I like all those cute little kids, but I'm gaga over Betty. You know, Betty was the first animated sex symbol, and at age 66, take a look, she's still a doll, inflatable or otherwise. And we're told that Miss Boop is still single. Then again, what working stiff could come up with an engagement ring 12 feet in diameter? Actually, get this, Katie. Oh, stay with me now. If Betty Boop married C. Everett Koop, her name would be Betty Boop Koop. I read her may get a sitcom out of that.
But meanwhile, our Sassy Sirens garter uses enough material to make garters for all 30 Radio City Rockettes and Dennis Rodman.
An Olympic hero meets a superhero meets 101 Dalmatians. You'll meet all of them and more when the fun continues here on NBC.